Hi everyone, welcome back to a new lesson. Today's lesson is what I think is one of your favorite types of lessons. It's all about pronunciation. And these words are either words that are commonly mispronounced in English or also some of your requests as well, which is really great to see. So if you have any more requests, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll be sure to include them in a future pronunciation video. Now, I'm teaching British pronunciation. There are a couple of words in this where I'll contrast with American pronunciation, mostly because that's what people have requested. But remember, I'm British, I teach British English, so the pronunciations that you will see in this video will be predominantly British pronunciation. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the first word. The first one I have for you is actually a little bit of a 2-for-1 because we have the homophones, would, the modal verb, and would, the material. So many Spanish speakers in particular find these sounds difficult to create. The blend of the w to the sound seems to cause quite a lot of difficulty. So don't worry if you feel like you're having problems with this sound. That's very, very normal. Just keep practicing it, but saying the word alone, practice saying it in connected speech in a sentence until it gets a little bit easier for you. You can master this sound with practice, but most people find it difficult at first. So let's look at would in some sentences. The first one, she would have come if you had asked her. And the second, can you pass me that piece of wood? So we've got would and would, they're homophones, spelled differently. That happens a lot in English. The next word is restaurant. Restaurant. If you want to pronounce this word with a British accent, you need to make sure you use the O sound in the final syllable. Restaurant. Which restaurant in town does the best food? The next word is often mispronounced as suing or the verb to sue. Neither of those pronunciations is correct. It's pronounced sewing and the verb to sew. It's the hobby or the activity of using a needle and a thread to fix or repair something, or maybe even to decorate something. So it's also pronounced the same as the adverb sew. They are homophones, to sew and sew. They're pronounced exactly the same. The example sentence is, his grandmother was an expert at sewing. This word is pronounced ridiculous. Ridiculous. I think the mispronunciation mostly happens in the third syllable, and sometimes I hear this as ridiculous. And it's really important that you use the y sound and the schwa there on that third syllable. And the example sentence here is, the price of that dress is ridiculous. Ridiculous. This word is really quite tricky to pronounce. It is bureaucracy. Bureaucracy. In particular there, that first sound is really hard to say, the blend of the b, y sound, y, bureaucracy. Bureaucracy. The bureaucracy in Spain can be incredibly frustrating at times. That is true. This word is allege. Allege. It's an advanced word and it's also interesting because it begins with a schwa sound. You might have come across it if you're interested in things like crime series, because it means to accuse somebody of doing something illegal or wrong without having any proof or any evidence. So it is pronounced allege. What you allege is very serious. Here we have another subscriber request. I was asked to demonstrate the different pronunciations of this word in British and American English. So in British English, you have two possible pronunciations. You have debris or debris. I personally say debris. And in American English, it should be debris, debris, with the stress on the second syllable. And in a contextual sentence, you might see something like, the debris from the plane crash was still being found months later. Another subscriber request, this word is pronounced emphysema. Emphysema. Emphysema is a disease of the lungs. This is a subscriber request and it is quite a tricky one to pronounce. It is pronounced ginger. 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 This recipe calls for quite a lot of fresh ginger. Ginger. This word is debit. Debit. Deb-it. The I sound there in the second syllable. Many people use debit cards nowadays. This is a really common word, and surprisingly, it is mispronounced a lot as well. It is pronounced pizza. Pizza. What's your favorite pizza topping? Mine is quite boring. It's just ham and mushroom. I was asked by a subscriber to include these in my next pronunciation video to demonstrate the subtle difference in the pronunciation of these two words. So the first word is allusion, allusion with the schwa at the beginning. And the second word is illusion, illusion. Okay, so you can see that there's a difference just in that first sound, allusion and illusion. Illusion and illusion. For example, they found his allusion to their involvement in the controversy offensive. I was under the illusion you couldn't make it to the meeting. The last three words that I have for you today actually come as a little set. This is another subscriber request, and I'm going to demonstrate the similarities and differences between these three words. So the first word that we have is quantity, quantity. Then we have quality, quality. And then we have quantify, quantify. Of course, this one is a verb, the others are nouns, so it's got a different suffix. The -ify suffix is actually a relatively common verb suffix. So let's look at some examples. When it comes to clothes, I prefer quality over quantity. It's too soon to quantify our annual sales results. There you have today's words for this pronunciation lesson. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope that you found something new. And if you did and you enjoyed this lesson, please like the video and leave me a comment. And also, if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing so that I know that you want more of this type of content. If you haven't seen my other pronunciation videos, I'll leave a link in the description box below. I'll also try and leave a link up here as well for you, so you can click on that and find more pronunciation tips and videos about commonly mispronounced words as well. So I think that's all for today. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll speak again soon. Bye for now.